So this is the pitch for my Vlogstar website about what's going on in nature. It doesn't have a name yet, but I think the name will come to me like as soon as I start like writing the first passages or something. So what will it be? I plan to create a Vlogstar website to inform and educate people on the current situation of our environment. I'll have a homepage explaining the site and then subpages for each of my topics. I plan to write about topics like global warming, the greenhouse effect, the carbon cycle and the carbon footprints, plastic and rubbish in our oceans, the positive effect COVID-19 has had on our environment, and I will also talk about a few individual people who are passionate about saving our environment. And then for each topic, for global warming and the carbon cycle and footprints, I'll just have like general definitions to inform people what they really mean, because they probably hear the terms a lot but don't really know what they mean. The impacts they have on the environment, why it's happening, how we can help, stuff like that. And I'll also do that for rubbish in the oceans. Then for COVID-19 have a positive effect on the environment, I'll talk about like what's happening, like clear waters in Venice, air pollution in China is getting a lot, like going down a lot. It's a lot cleaner air, and impacts on the environment, why it's happening, and how we can try and keep it like this, and how we can try and like make this a more regular occurrence. I will talk about people like Greta Thunberg, David Attenborough, and I'll even try and do some research on a photographer or videographer who specialise in nature. I'll talk about their views, how they express them, how they're trying to help the environment, and then I'll talk about how I feel, my opinions and views, compare it to theirs, and then talk about how what they're doing is a good thing and stuff like that. Why? I thought of this idea due to my interest in nature photography. I originally planned to go out and photograph nature in order to show people how and why we need to take more care of the environment. But due to our current circumstances of staying home in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19, I decided to write an article style passage about each topic, and then I'll just have to find some photos whilst doing my secondary research, and obviously I'm going to reference all of that using the Harvard referencing format, and then I'll add that to my site. I plan to educate people in an informative but fun way, meaning that my passages will be slightly informal, which I think will attract to my audience, my target audience, who is going to be sort of like young teenagers all the way to like young adults.